Right, ladies, this one's for you. Bit of an awkward topic here today, but shh, men, if you're here, goodbye. You don't want to hear this one. Okay, ladies. So what are 10 symptoms that you get at that time of the month that you should not have in excess? Number 10 is bloating and excess fluid, around your tummy region. And, you have trouble putting on your jeans, or, you wonder, have you stuck your jeans in the dryer? Have they shrunk? What's going on here? You get that bloating feeling and just feel, you just feel yuck. Like, that's something that you really shouldn't have excess of at that time of the month. Number 9 is tender breasts. Okay. I do suffer from this a little bit at that time of the month, but it really shouldn't be an agonizing thing. It really shouldn't. Number 8 is muscle aches. Okay, you just have these spasms. I used to get these spasms in my legs and in my hands as well at that time of the month. So that's something that you really shouldn't have excess of. Abdominal cramps. Now this is a big one. My mother still suffers from this. She won't listen to me. But anyway, I was always told that after babies, these abdominal cramps would get worse every period you have, and it sucks, right? It's uncomfortable. You don't want to crawl out of bed. You just you crawl up into your fetal position, and it's just yuck. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be suffering like this. And some people have that for 1 or 2 days, sometimes even longer. But really, it's a hormonal imbalance, and you really shouldn't be getting many at all. Yeah. Okay. Extra heavy flow. So extra heavy flow, number 6. And this can be like, you feel like the floodgates have opened and it just keeps coming and coming and coming. And when is it going to stop? Right? So this is also a hormonal imbalance. And a lot of people actually suffer from this. And number 5, the flow on from this is an extra long flow. So maybe, your period lasts heavily for 5 or more days. It really should only be like 3 days max for a, moderate to heavy flow. It really should not be an extra long thing. It really shouldn't be. That's a hormonal imbalance. Okay, the next one, which is a big one, is acne on your, T-section. And this is something that we all suffer from, especially at that time of the month. However, it should not be like a pimply high school student. It really shouldn't be. It should just be 1 or 2, and that is it. And, because your hormones are up at that time of the month, it really shouldn't be a full-blown skin issue on your face. Like, that sucks. Who wants to do that? So that's another hormonal imbalance at that time of the month. And this one I have a lot of personal experience with as well, and this is number 3. And this is pains from varicose veins. So each pregnancy I went through, my varicose veins got worse. And then after number 4, I had these pains every month, literally every month. I knew when my period was about to start because of these pains. Like, they'd start a few days beforehand, and I'm just like, and I didn't want to do my exercise, and I just wanted to crawl up and sleep the whole time. I didn't want to, be standing up, folding clothes or whatever. Like, varicose veins pains, it really is painful. So I feel for anyone who's had that. Number 2 is lower back pain. Okay, you have this lower back cramp right in the middle, just above your bottom, and it just sits there like a dull throbbing pain. Okay, that's something else that you shouldn't really have at this time of the month anymore. Okay, and number 1 is a big one, and that is low energy, fatigue, or even trouble sleeping. So some women suffer from this at that time of the month, and we all need our sleep so that our body can get back into kilter and have the energy it needs for the next day. And your body actually does a lot of healing during sleep as well. So you really need your sleep. And this is a big problem. So if you have low energy and trouble sleeping at that time of the month, well, this can be a hormonal imbalance. What can you do about it? Well, the main thing is you need to enhance your body's healing power, okay? And when you change that, I don't even have any pre-warning anymore as to when I'm actually going to get my period, because I don't have the pains in my varicose veins anymore. I don't get the tummy cramps anymore. The only little telltale I have is 1 or 2 little pimples that show up, and I might be slightly higher emotionally, and that's probably a big one as well, is off the charts emotionally. So that can be, a big telltale sign as well. That is fairly normal, and there's probably not a huge amount you can do that, but you can bring it down when you have got your body back into kilter and giving your body all of the things it needs to have the hormone balance. Then you don't have that as much either. So if you are suffering from these things, then it's a good idea to look into how you can balance your hormones better. Okay, I will talk to you at this time tomorrow.